welcome back to BT 913 on your Tuesday morning. What's your nutrition question? breakfasttelevision.ca. Andrea Holwegner's here with us taking your questions this morning.
Check this out. Just by asking a question, you're entered in a draw. First of all, to win some great hair care products.
Got to be product basket, Schwarzkopf, professional quality
Professional prof and professor's quality. That's worth about $75 to $80. And this book, the Juiced Up Journal.
And this is a great resource, 365-day nutrition and wellness journal. Andrea put this together based on a lot of the needs that she saw with her clients. And the great Andrea is here right now.
Dun, 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 dun. You got your own theme song. Right?
Wow.
Andrea, it's great to have you with us as always. And so we're going to get right to our questions because a lot of viewers have questions for you. John wrote this one in, Suze.
If I had a pizza and an entire cake today, will I put the fat on by tomorrow? Or if I weigh myself tomorrow and it's only a pound, have I dodged a bullet? A pizza and entire cake.
Okay, so a lot of times people get tripped up on wondering, hey, if I really overdo one meal, is it really going to, send my weight out of control? And the answer is no. Your body has this amazing resilient ability to be able to handle a large quantity of food once in a while and not have it show up in your weight other than fluid shifts. So in the morning after a pizza and a cake kind of meal, you may notice that your weight pops up a pound or even a couple of pounds, and it's almost like more of a false up, and then through the course of the week it will drop back down to normal as you just get back to your usual eating habits.
So you don't have to feel bad about that one pizza night.
You don't have to worry about the once in a whiles like that.
An entire pizza and a full cake.
Oh, but it's so delicious. And if you put the pizza on under the cake and mash it, no, I'm just kidding.
I don't know.
And because there's so much carbohydrate in there, carbohydrate stores water. So 1 gram of carbs stores 3 grams of water on your body.
It's a lot.
And if I chopped you in half, that's actually half of your body weight is fluid. So your weight will really fluctuate based on how much salt you ate, how much water you drank, how much carbohydrate you had, just based on fluid shifts.
Okay, good point to make. Next question is from Brianna. Do you really need 8 glasses of water a day? We hear that being preached all the time, those 8 glasses.
Yeah, we have lots of water questions coming in, and the answer is 6 to 8 cups of fluid. So when we look at what a glass or a cup looks like, you know those little white styrofoam coffee cups? That is 1 cup. So even your nice BT mug here is probably about 1.5 cups of fluid in there.
So therefore, you're not, so, and you say if I were to change that to liters, in liters, how much? This is 1 liter of juice.
So that's 4 cups of fluid in there.
So you would say have 6?
6 to 8, depending on, again, on your size. And if you're obviously active, you'll need a little bit more.
Okay.
But don't forget that outside of just water, you can count club soda, juice, teas. Something that's not super, super high in caffeine, you can count towards your fluid.
Okay, that's any way you can get it is a good way to go. Next question is from Rita.
Talk about writing in a journal. Where do you start? Even if I write what goes in, I don't know if it's right or not. It just depends on whose advice you are following at the time. I think a lot of people feel this way from Rita.
You know, Rita, journaling, a couple of reasons why journaling can be really effective. First off, we know that people that journal will lose twice as much weight if you're trying to lose weight than someone that doesn't journal at all. And it's partly the accountability of really looking at what you're eating. Sometimes you might not be exactly sure on, how much should I have or am I eating the right things? But overall, people that are journaling will start to be able to see some patterns.
Right.
You'll see some things like, hey, I haven't eaten in 7 hours. There's a big gap in my journal here. Maybe, hey, I should probably, get something in a little bit sooner there. Or you may pick up, in the course of 3 days, I didn't eat a single piece of fruit. Or you may pick up, I only had 2 cups of fluid today instead of the 6 to 8 that we're after.
And those unconscious calories that I like between 2 and 4 o'clock when I want to just have a bite of this, this, and this. You have to write all that down too.
Sure. So yeah, you might have 2 or 3 cookies instead of a roll of 8.
Yes.
If you're choosing to put down a journal.
Write it down.
Yeah.
Interesting. Good question. So get out the journal. It'll actually make a huge difference. Our next question comes to us from Kristen, who says, I enjoy running and working out, and I'm just wondering what the best food is to eat after exercise to help my muscles recover quickly.
The recovery nutrition meal post-exercise for people that are really active is the most important meal of the day.
It is.
So for non-active people, I would say probably breakfast to fire up that metabolism. For people that are really active in sports, that recovery meal is got to be in there. So that's the one that's going to affect how you're going to feel the next day if you've got back-to-back workouts. What you're looking for is some sort of good carbohydrate source within about 15 to 20 minutes after a workout. And that could be anything like a standard piece of fruit, it could be a glass of milk, a chocolate milk, it could be some sport drink, it could be a juice, a granola bar. Some sort of carbs is what your muscles are looking for right after. And then within a couple of hours post-activity, then we're looking for some protein. So you want to eat some sort of a meal, whether that's a sandwich, let's say some meat, chicken or fish with some rice and veggies within a couple of hours.
Do you think we can do one in 30 seconds? Let's try one question. A 30-second one, see how we do on this. If I eat before I sleep, will it be stored as fat even if I'm within my daily caloric intake from Barbie?
The answer is no. You know, you can eat pretty much your overall calorie levels in the course of a day, and whether they came in earlier in the day or a little later in the day, it's really calorie balance at the end of the day that's most important.
So if a person tends to eat more in the evening, but they're still within, that's okay?
Yeah, people make rules about don't eat past 7 and these types of things, and really it's the overall day that we're looking at. Only exception would be if you're literally eating one meal a day and literally eating it before bed. Your body just doesn't have enough time to really burn that off.
All right, good questions, and thank you, Andrea. We've got another round with Andrea coming up, so keep those questions coming in.